Hi Pisces, it's Marcus here on my channel Zenfortunecookie, and I'm going to do a reading for you from the 4th to the 10th. Let's see what lies ahead for the week for you. So, if you like my videos, please like or subscribe. It will help my channel grow and start to reach other people, and hopefully the message resonates. So, first card out of the deck is Medicine, the Universal Healer. So let's read what it's got to say here. Follow the rainbow, full of universal love. Healing becomes you. So it looks like you're on a healing path, and I've got here the Valiant, the Grail Knight under the deck. It says here, his battle was long and his head was weary, but his heart is very strong. So I'm getting 4 Swords energy from this. You know, this is about you healing yourself after a very difficult time. And it's changing you, and it's making you a lot happier by this, from what I'm getting. Well, there's a rainbow in here. So there's a lot of happiness. This is like a long period of time of self-reflection. And here we've got, you know, the 4 Swords. We've got the warrior who's been out to war, and he's come back and he's reflecting on the journey he's been through. But, so it's been a very long journey, but you've changed in the process, and it really does suit you. And I think you're starting to feel the benefits of this, because that's what I'm sensing here. So let's read from the book, because it's always nice to read the book. It goes into a little bit more detail. So I have here 33. Okay, your keywords are healing and love. Tap into the collective love to be healed. Let me say a second, sorry. To heal is to become whole. We all have the ability to heal ourselves, and we all have the ability to be healers. It is a case of tapping into your inner medicine. Our bodies and our souls tell us when we need healing. We hold in our own hands the power to understand our pain, whether physical or emotional. We may carry the world on our shoulders, but in time our shoulders will buckle under that weight. Recognize and learn to listen to your body and your soul. And your mantra is, I listen to my body and soul. And your question is, what is your body telling you? So this might be a case of a little bit of self-neglect or self-sabotage going on in your healing process, or perhaps you're pushing yourself a little bit too much. Sometimes you can, how do I put this? Sometimes you can push yourself in trying to be fit to the point where you're actually damaging yourself in the process. And it's the same with healing. Everything needs to be done in a moderate way, because moderation is the key to everything, in the sense of healing, loving, everything, even self-love, you know. So let's see, the keywords here are warrior, battle, and being strong. The theme is a warrior who has survived the battle with strength of heart. He who found the Holy Grail, not in the land, but deep in his heart, he discovered the battle lies within, and he conquered his demons to win the war and restore peace and calm to his land. His bravery was to go within, deep into the dark places we do not always wish to go. Only by delving into our shadows do we find our inner truth and emerge with courage and conviction. The Grail Knight is you. You are loyal. You are a loyal and brave soul. A mantra for this one is, I am able to conquer my innermost fears. And your question is, have you conquered your demons and found inner peace? These 2 cards are both the same kind of theme in a sense, but one is more like the Dark Night of the Soul, where you, by healing, by conquering your inner self, you're healing your inner self. So they're definitely tied together. So let's have a look at what the tarot's got to say for you this week. What's in store for Pisces the week of the 4th to the 10th in September? A little bit deeper. It looks like you're in a process of learning and reflection and learning to deal with institutions, or perhaps you're even learning about more institutionalized ways of dealing with your spiritual practice. And this is going to bring in a new opportunity for you. So there's maybe some of you out there that are trying to find institutions and ways of working that will actually lead to new opportunities in money. And I see through the process of change here, we've got you moving towards, oh, look at this. This is actually very nice. Okay, so I see you moving away from something that's actually a burden and that unburdens you in a sense, and becoming more grounded in your spiritual practice. And then what I'm seeing here is that you're finding something, or maybe someone that you can partner with, or a soulmate, or you might be finding something that you really like within the practice that is destined for you in a sense, and you turn it into an opportunity. Because I'm getting here, like with the 6 of Cups and the Ace of Coins, it's almost like a business partnership, but it could be like a new opportunity in love as well, where it's a lot more stable with a soulmate. So let's see how that goes. Well, looking at that, I'm going to say it's a bit of a love situation as well. This might even be finding a partner in an institute. This person, the opportunity in the week ahead for you, looks like it's very grounded, emotionally balanced. You're finding yourself having moved away from things that have been bothering you, letting go of your burdens and balancing your energies out. And I'm getting this like a soulmate connection here, but I'm also getting like you and your inner child sort of being more on the same page, whereas before you might have been a little bit self-destructive in some senses, and moving away from that kind of energy. And then I've got here the 3 of Swords. So I'm actually, well, that kind of says it all really, because we've got here some of you might have moved away from a marriage, and there was a lot of heartbreak, and it's taken a lot of healing, but you've become more emotionally balanced, and new opportunities are headed your way, and in love and financially, and you're starting to see them this week. There's a development, and you're starting to see the opportunities this week. So let's see what the Hafiz has to say, the wisdom of the Hafiz. A lot of green here, which is a lot of heart, and the heart is the green is the heart chakra, and there's a lot of like healing energy. And I'm looking at a past pain that may be healing here, but we've got, well, there's definitely a lot of healing energy, because look, we've got that as well. I forgot that that's in the background, this card of healing. And we've got the Valiant Knight and the 4 of Swords, which is basically a lot of people meditating and recovery from something that's been traumatic. And there we go, speak your truth. So under the deck I've got here, establish your priorities and speak your truth. Isn't that a beautiful card? With the lanterns in the tree. Can you see that? It's nice, eh? And we've got speak your truth, which is a dragonfly, which to me is a dragonfly is actually quite an air type of energy. And perhaps that's it. You need to unburden yourself by telling people certain people in your life like what you think. But let's talk about speak your truth, because I'll let the Hafiz talk for itself sometimes. So we've got here 2 and 4, which is 6, which is another healing number, by the way, because I've lived in several 6 houses, and I found that in them I always end up healing stuff from the past and going through massive healing changes. So we've got here, 1 second. Receive your blessings. The desert knows the blessing of rain, like we kindness. One of the hardest things. Am I looking at the wrong one? Sorry, I'm looking at 6 because I've said 6 there, and I meant 24. Okay, let's go to 24. Perhaps there's a message in for some people in that, because sometimes the mistakes are, there are no mistakes, as it were. Speak your truth. The truth of who we are changes until you can hear the Buddha say, you are the very root of me, and you know that in the soul of your soul. This is not the time to say the right thing. This is the time to say the only thing, to liberate the one true thing living in your heart that craves freedom. Do not sugarcoat or overanalyze. First, get centered and quiet to hear the truth as it lives in your core, and then speak it clearly with grace and integrity. An authentic love spoken truthfully will cost you comfort, relationships, and security, but it is worth everything. It is the soul of your soul. And that's about being honest with yourself in your healing process. And then I've got here 4, establish priorities. So establishing priorities, 4 is obviously a number of stability for a lot of people. And establishing priorities obviously gives you that stability, because you can't build a house on something unstable. So you need to prioritize what's important and what is less important in order to get yourself a good foundation. So let's go. I like perching on a limb in the sky like the moon. Your priorities are known to all around you based on your actions. We can all see what's really important to you if we observe how you spend your day, week, or year. Take a close look at what master you are serving today. Are you in alignment? Do your priorities need shifting in order to keep yourself healthy and whole? This is a good time to assess where and how you are showing up and whether or not it serves your values. Okay, so that's a very nice reading for the week. It looks like it's going to be an interesting week that develops in ways that are quite surprising. There may be new opportunities in love or new opportunities to make money. It looks like there's a bit of a release going on of negative energy as well. And the prioritize and speak your truth card, I'm just getting this. Be honest with yourself about what you're doing on the daily and what's really important to you, and that'll help you move forward. Okay, anyway, Pisces, nice talking. You have a great week. Don't forget to like and subscribe if the message resonated. If it didn't resonate, perhaps watch some of the other signs like your rising sign or your moon, or perhaps next week will be more resonant. Have a good day. Bye.